What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, and subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. You know, sometimes I hate my job. Hate my job when I gotta do shit for Eagles fans. No, I'm kidding. You know what? I'm happy to be able to do stuff for everybody. We're an equal opportunity guy. Even though the Eagles think that they have space to troll us. So, I've gotten my emotions calmed down some now after the loss, and now I'm trying to think a little more rationally. And maybe this is the acceptance part of grief. But I want you to think a little bit. Here's our problem. I remember the coach, Rich Gilgallen or something or other, who used to be on Sports Talk 980. I think it was him, who used to say that expectations are the building blocks of resentment. When you're expecting something and you don't get it, you're disappointed. You know what I mean? If at Christmas time you're thinking you're getting boom, 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 and you still get some nice things, but you didn't get that thing that you were expecting, you're pissed off. You know what I'm saying? You're mad because that thing, whatever it might have been, I don't know what the hot toys are, you were expecting to get that, and now you didn't get it, so you mad. You mad. You real mad. And that's what happens sometimes is you start expecting something. And we got set up, or we get set up every year by the talking heads that, oh, Cowboys, they're a Super Bowl team. They're loaded with talent. But the reality is, are they? I want you to think back for a little bit. Think back to a year ago where we were as a team. Dak Prescott, shattered ankle. We remember seeing Joe Theismann having a leg injury similar to that, and him literally having a leg that's shorter than the other and never playing football again. Yet we end up having Dak coming back, but not only coming back, we had heard that he had shoulder injury. Remember at the beginning of the season they said that Dak was never going to be 100%? I'm not sure if he ever was 100%. He played good. He probably played better than what should have been expected coming off of a catastrophic injury. Think about our defense last year. Our defense was historically bad. Our defense gave up more points last year than any other team in the history of the Dallas Cowboys. When you left last year, looking at that defense, with Mike Nolan as the head coach, did you think that, yeah, this defense can be a Super Bowl caliber defense? Was that the feeling that you actually had last year? That this defense is so good that it's going to improve enough to be a Super Bowl caliber defense? I didn't. We said if we could just get the top 15, we'd be lucky. Well, that's the case between Micah Parsons coming in and being the rookie that he was. You have to say that defense actually overachieved from what it should have. I know Super Bowl it's Super Bowl or bust with Cowboys. I understand. But you have to be expectations and be realistic. You don't have the 29th defense and think that you're going to the Super Bowl the next year. You just don't. Now let's look back a little bit more. Let's dig a little deeper. Let's think about where Zeke Elliott was last year. Zeke Elliott, who didn't have a PCL injury. We looked at Zeke Elliott last year and said, you know, Zeke, he may be done. Under 1,000 yards, 979 yards, without the injuries. He didn't look very good. And so you didn't look at Zeke and say, Yeah, Zeke's the Super Bowl running back right now. I didn't. I certainly didn't look at that and say he's a Super Bowl caliber running back at the end of last year. Let's think about our offensive line from last year. Our offensive line that started an undrafted rookie free agent in Terrence Steele. Did you look at Terrence Steele last year and say, oh man, we have the next Larry Allen right here? I remember some of y'all say literally, I don't want to ever see Terrence Steele start again. Terrence Steele is awful. Oh my God. He's the worst. Rookie undrafted free agent had to play 13 games. Coming to this year, if somebody told you he was going to start for another 13 games, would you have said, we can go to the Super Bowl with that guy? Lyle Collins, hurt hips. Didn't play at all last year. Did you look and say, well, Lyle Collins is coming back? Yeah, we going to the Super Bowl with Lyle Collins coming off of hip surgery. Yeah, buddy. Tyron Smith. Did you come back and say, well, I know Tyron Smith has been injured every year since 2015. He's missed a minimum of 3 games, and he missed 13 or 14 last year. He'll come back and be all pro again, and we can go to the Super Bowl with that guy. Is that what you said? Is that what you said? Oh, okay. And the funny thing about it is, Connor Williams. Did you think, man, we got Connor Williams. Connor Williams, man. We know Connor Williams is great. Connor Williams is a Super Bowl type guard. He the man. We can win it all with Connor Williams and his penalties. Is that what you said? Is that what you said? What did I do with that damn other color of paint? I got Cowboys Royal Blue. What the hell? Hang on for a second. Hold up. I'll be damned. What should I do with it? Okay. Somewhere in here is another can of paint. I don't know what I did with it because I'm getting old and forgetful. I really hope I don't have to buy it again. Kelly Green. Mississippi State. Okay, I'm going crazy. Did you really look at the Dallas Cowboys and say, this group of guys, they have all the makings for a Super Bowl team, when they all told you that the Cowboys defense, there's no way. Was there, if you were another organization at the end of last year, What on our defense would you have said, we got to go get those guys? I need that guy on my team. You probably wouldn't set anybody on that defense, except maybe D-Law. That's about it. Maybe Diggs. That defense overachieved. Sure, they choked in the end. But there wasn't a lot to that team in the beginning of the season that said, this is the best team in football. Yeah, they showed flashes of it against a lot of bad teams. And maybe I'm having revisionist history now. But in the end, the hype about them being a Super Bowl team and a big letdown, that's all come from outside. Those expectations being put up there may not have been based in reality. And maybe in some regards, they're not as good as we thought they were. Maybe that's the case. They were better than last year. They showed some promises, but when you left off last year and you looked at Tampa Bay, Super Bowl champions, Kansas City, in the Super Bowl, Green Bay, NFC Championship game, and you look at these teams, the Rams that have been good for several years, and you see the Cowboys who started from down here coming back with a lot of players that there were question marks on, a defense that was terrible, and players that were coming back off injury that are getting old. Really, should we have thought about the Cowboys as a Super Bowl team? Maybe they got hyped up too much. I don't know. But I know I got to find this can of paint so I can get this football painted. All right, guys. I'll catch you later. Peace.